Sergio Perez's position at Red Bull Racing looks more uncertain than ever. The team is close to making one of its biggest decisions in recent times, and rumors from the paddock suggest Perez might not stay with Red Bull for much longer. Once seen as the ideal teammate to Max Verstappen, his future now seems shaky. With the season finale approaching, Red Bull's plans for a fresh start in 2025 could shake up the entire Formula One grid. Will Perez leave quietly, or could his exit create unexpected drama for the team? Stay tuned to find out, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates like this. Let's start. As the 2024 Formula One season nears its end, Red Bull Racing is set to make a major decision regarding its 2025 driver lineup after the Abu Dhabi finale. While Sergio Perez has publicly stated his intention to remain as Max Verstappen's teammate, signs suggest a different outcome. The team's future plans remain uncertain, and Perez's position is increasingly under scrutiny as Red Bull looks to finalize its driver pairing for the upcoming season. Doubts about Sergio Perez's future at Red Bull have been mounting for months. During the 2024 summer break, the team reportedly considered dropping him but chose to delay a decision to assess their options more thoroughly. Recently, team principal Christian Horner added to the uncertainty by stating that Red Bull would finalize plans after the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. He also hinted at concerns about Perez's performance, saying the team needs to understand the path with Sergio moving forward. The truth is that Perez's position at Red Bull has become increasingly shaky. Initially brought in as a temporary fix for the team's driver issues, his performance has dipped significantly over the last 2 seasons. Sources close to the team say discussions have now shifted from whether Perez will leave to how and when his exit will be managed. Red Bull's next move could send ripples across the Formula One grid. The 2024 Formula One season has highlighted Sergio Perez's struggles more than ever. Once a reliable teammate to Max Verstappen, Perez's performance has sharply declined. Unlike previous seasons where he rebounded after mid-year difficulties, there has been no such recovery in 2024, leaving his future at Red Bull uncertain as he faces ongoing challenges. Sergio Perez started the 2024 season with promising podium finishes, but his performance began to slip as early as April. By September, his only notable result was a win in Baku, which was a stark contrast to his usual consistency. The remainder of the season has been plagued by poor qualifying sessions, inconsistent results, and an inability to challenge the top drivers. Even when starting in favorable positions, Perez has often failed to deliver, leaving doubts about his future at Red Bull. At Spa, Perez started on the front row but finished last among drivers from the top 4 teams. This performance raised doubts about his ability to handle the car, especially when compared to Verstappen, who continues to dominate under similar conditions. Perez's struggles highlight the growing gap between him and his teammate, increasing uncertainty about his future. The Qatar Grand Prix was disappointing for Perez. In the sprint race, he was overtaken by Franco Colapinto at the pit exit. In the main race, he spun behind the safety car, and his weekend ended with a retirement due to a burned clutch. These struggles highlighted his increasing difficulties on track during the weekend. Perez's decline is more noticeable due to the strength of the Red Bull RB19. In Verstappen's hands, the car remains dominant, consistently securing wins and podiums. However, Perez has struggled to capitalize on its performance, often exiting in Q1 and posting disappointing race results. His inability to match his teammates' success highlights his ongoing difficulties with the car. Red Bull's leadership has hinted they would prefer Perez to leave on his own. This would avoid the need for a costly contract buyout or a public fallout. However, Perez is unlikely to step down quietly. His career, reputation, and contractual rights give him reasons to stay. Team principal Christian Horner has said Perez is wise enough to understand the situation, but if the driver refuses to leave voluntarily, Red Bull may have no choice but to force him out. For now, Perez's future remains uncertain, but the pressure on him and Red Bull is growing. With uncertainty surrounding Sergio Perez's future, Red Bull has found a promising alternative in Liam Lawson. The young New Zealander has impressed during his limited time in Formula One, stepping up confidently when Daniel Ricciardo was injured. Despite his lack of experience, Lawson has shown he can succeed at the highest level. He has demonstrated calmness, adaptability, and the ability to challenge Yuki Tsunoda in Red Bull's sister team, AlphaTauri. Lawson has scored points, fought hard in races, and shown mental strength under pressure, making him a strong contender for Red Bull's second seat. Although Lawson has made mistakes, like spinning in Qatar, Red Bull is willing to overlook these as part of his learning process. The team is particularly impressed with his qualifying speed, believing it could eventually surpass Perez's. With more experience, Red Bull feels Lawson could become a reliable teammate for Max Verstappen. However, concerns remain. Can Lawson handle the pressure of being Verstappen's partner? Will his inexperience affect Red Bull's championship goals? These questions are valid, but Red Bull sees Lawson's potential and believes he could develop into the role with time and support. With his talent and strong work ethic, Lawson could be a future star for the team. Yuki Tsunoda has been mentioned as a possible option for Red Bull Racing's second seat, but his chances seem slim. Despite showing clear improvement during the 2024 season, doubts remain about whether he's the right fit for the top team. Tsunoda's frustration over the situation is becoming more visible. At the Qatar Grand Prix, he openly questioned what more he needed to do to prove himself. While Red Bull team boss Christian Horner praised Tsunoda's speed and growing maturity, he stopped short of backing him as a serious candidate for the seat. A key concern is Tsunoda's mental toughness. Red Bull worries about his past emotional outbursts on team radio and his struggles under pressure. Although he's made efforts to improve, questions remain about whether he can handle the high-stakes environment of Red Bull Racing. Another issue is his technical feedback. When paired with Daniel Ricciardo in the AlphaTauri team, Tsunoda's input reportedly didn't meet expectations. This has raised doubts about his ability to help with car development. While Tsunoda is undoubtedly fast, Red Bull seems uncertain if he has the complete skill set needed to be Max Verstappen's teammate. For now, Tsunoda's chances of securing the Red Bull seat appear to be fading. Before we continue, we hope you're enjoying the video. If you are, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated on all our latest F1 news. Franco Colapinto was once seen as a surprise contender for a Red Bull Formula One seat, especially after impressing with his performances while substituting for Logan Sargent at Williams. In the beginning, Colapinto's speed and maturity stood out, even rivaling teammate Alex Albon. His strong results led to talks with Red Bull about a potential move. However, his prospects have faded in recent months. Colapinto has struggled to maintain his early form, making several costly mistakes, including crashes in Brazil and Las Vegas. These errors have raised concerns about his reliability, which has hurt his chances of moving to Red Bull. Additionally, taking Colapinto away from Williams would require a significant financial investment, making the deal less appealing for the team. Now, Red Bull sees him as a risky option, with his inconsistency overshadowing the potential he showed earlier. For Colapinto, the most realistic future is likely staying with Williams as a reserve driver. He could also gain experience through testing and racing in other series outside F1. While this path offers him a chance to improve, it's a disappointing turn for a driver who once seemed ready to step up amid Red Bull's uncertainty. As Red Bull Racing heads into the Abu Dhabi finale, the team faces a crucial decision that will shape its 2025 campaign. Sergio Perez's likely exit will trigger a major reshuffle, forcing the team to find the right replacement. This decision is vital for Red Bull's championship hopes, as they need a driver who can support Max Verstappen and help maintain their dominance in Formula One. Whether they choose a promising but inexperienced option like Liam Lawson or explore other alternatives, the team must balance short-term performance with long-term potential. With the clock ticking, Red Bull's next move is more important than ever. That's it for today's video. Red Bull's big reshuffle could mark the end of Sergio Perez's time with the team. With rumors swirling about who might replace him, the changes could affect Red Bull's dominance and set the tone for the 2025 season and beyond. The team's decisions now will shape their future in Formula One. What do you think? Should Perez stay, or is it time for Red Bull to make a change? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more simple and exciting F1 updates.